Scott's Wild Camper, the wild camping channel for the great outdoors. We're at the Pentlands, the windy Pentlands. I'll introduce the lads later on. I'm looking forward to another camp. So, shortish hike uphill. We might go further up, but you know, it seems like it's going to be a bit of a gale, I think. So we might seek shelter in the woods. Right, okay, that's the intro over. There's the castle. A minute. There it is. There's Arthur's seat. Yeah. I think we're heading up there. We're heading up really far. Just up there. Maybe higher if the wind dies down, but I doubt it. We're walking to a loch first and then heading up the hill because it is only a shortish hike, so making it a wee bit longer. Plus I think we're round the way, you know, make it a longer hike. Yeah, it's windy. It's going to be very windy up there. Right, we're heading up this way, just straight up. Straight up. Alpacas down there. It's an alpaca farm. Back at the car park. And we're heading this way. Through the woods.
Because they built toilet blocks and then they shut them. Good spot for the shelter for the wind. You can get a few tents here and you get the water in that. It's really bad wind.
Still heading up. I'm getting there. We were going to camp here, but the views are, it's just blocked. There you go. Let's film each other again. That's like film club. So we're going up there. Head up there. We're going to get a view in here, although we're sheltered for the wind. But we'll go up a wee bit further. We'll skirt round that way.
Just an abundance of places.
Right, the job's done. There you go. Tent, sleep system done. That's it. That's my Tarptent Scarp 1. That's the MSR Elixir 2. That's John. There's a fire. Somebody's left rubbish as well, but never mind. It's Colin's Hushy. Guess that's the brand of tent rather than the name, I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's quite a nice, yeah, it's a strong tent. And I think Stuart's decided to go solo here. He's away for us all. Don't know if it's a snoring, but he's keeping away from us. And that's his 3FUL gear. Oh, that's the... Is that the same mob that does the Lanshan? That looks quite... Yeah, it's quite a nice tent. Yeah, don't know what it's called, but it's 3FUL gear. I'm sure that's just the name of the company. I don't know. But I quite like that design. It's a bit like the Hubba Hubba I had, which was a good tent. And a quick view. There you go, quick scope of the view. There you go. I'm usually much further away from I try and get away from the city, but it's quite, sometimes it makes a good wee change looking over at the city lights at night. I do that when I'm camping at the Kilpatrick Hills. You can see the Glasgow lights and lights at Greenock and Dumbarton. It's a wee change. It's not a wee wild camp. I call this one a wild camp. It's a short hike, but still enough to call it a wild camp. Right. Keith, the new chap we just met. I don't think anybody had met him. This is the first time. I'm not sure Colin had met him once, but we hadn't met Keith. He had his hammock up out there. His hammock out there, but it's far too windy. So after 20 minutes we, decided he needs to go further into the woods here, and also the angle there. That's a better spot. It's not as windy in there. He'll be okay in there. There's Keith. There's the chaps there. Stuart, Colin, John and Keith. It's a new chap. There you go. Right, we've got a fire going. I think I mentioned, don't know if I mentioned already, that was already there. Probably seen it in some of the footage. The fire pit was already there, so we're not adding any damage. I'll try and... There's a few cans there that were left, so I'll take them down with me. There's actually not too much rubbish about here, but we'll take the cans down. I'll try and, I don't know if I can tidy up that fire very much, but I'll try anyway. Anyway, that's that. Johnny's going to make his something to eat for, I think, for him and Colin. Stuart's already had a bolognese and I've had a couple of sandwiches. That's it. It's good to get out again. It's good to get out. That's Colin's dinner. Right, I'm just making a cup of tea. I had 3 sandwiches, 3 cheese sandwiches. Stuart's making sausages. Basically, it's a lot of sausages. He lost his tatty scones.
I'm not crying here, right?
He's rubbed his potato
Not
scones.
dwelling on it.
Right.
A lot of sausage.
A lot of sausage.
A sausage fest.
He's got 10 sausages he's got.
6.
No, 4 square and 6
Oh, yeah,
lengths. Yeah.
It's the special ones, Eddie. Look.
Oh, litterbug, mate. Litterbug.
Litterbug, stinking fire patch.
Stinking. You got it.
See? Leave no
Right.
trace.
Leave
Right.
no-
So,
Welsh cheddar and smoked
special
bacon.
ones.
Special, extra special. Right. Right. That's it. Back to the fire. The wine's getting opened. It's actually quite cold. I think this is the first time this whole year I've been cold. It's the wind, it's the strong wind. It's, you know, the wind wasn't there, it would be okay, mild. Or more like, probably more like the temperature of the year should be, because it's been warm all year, basically, well, I think anyway. So yeah, I think winter is coming soon, which is good. I'm looking forward to it.
Camping guy, Richie.
There's me. First time I've been in my camera, I think. There you go. I'm looking at the Edinburgh lights, eh? Good stuff. It's great to be back out. Yeah. I'm just going to have a wee drink. A wee Jack Daniels. A packet of crisps. Right. I'm sitting in I'm standing in the line of the smoke, so I'll move away. Right, a wee night tour of the campsite for a change, eh? Done a daylight one. So there you go. There's the lads, I've got my video light on. There you go, not too bad, eh? Video light's definitely worth a good investment. That's about £30, £40 for that light. And look at the night lights, beautiful, eh? Right. There's Colin's. Looks different at night, doesn't it? Excellent. Up there, let's go for it, eh? Let's go for it. Stuart's decided he likes to go a wee bit away. It's Colin's fault. There you go, the orange. Is it a cloud? What did you told me? Cloud something. Night cloud tent or something like that. And there you go. Excellent. There's the bridge. See if I can zoom in. It's the bridge. That's a new bridge, I think. There's Keith. Oh, his cords came loose, so he's fixing that. He's on the hammock. Hammock and top. There you go. Okay. That's everybody's setup.
Act normal.
Right.
Act normal.
Cover your eyes, cover your mouth, cover your mouth.
Okay, that's what is it? See no evil, hear no evil. Somebody's not covering their eyes though. Anyway, right, no, wait a minute. Right, use something for Derek after 3. You know what it is, don't you?
Yep.
You know what to say after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wish you were here!
Stop sitting in the house watching Coronations taking Crossroads.
That's right.
Get yourself out there, Derek!
Get yourself in there.
Yeah.
He's commented on my Facebook, right, my YouTube, and I called him a cunt. Oh my God, did you just call him a cunt?
It's the different ones, but that's the cheapest. That's probably the ones. That's what you need. I've got 2 ones that are a wee bit better, but to be honest, that's the cheapest. And that's you can get ones that are cheaper, but I like that.
You want another light?
300, you give me one.
I've got 2. But I work as well.
Most one of them, but one of the good dudes get it.
In my environment, I work in
What's that, is that an old one? It's really great. Okay, I'm pretty blindly.
Yeah,
Good day, that. It's everything.
I got Brian, mate, right?
What's that to me?
Shit, I put it in the cover. I don't even do the magic. That's it, bring your top.
I can't even see that.
I can get folks saying, you can light up black on the video tops.
That's 11 PM. We've all retired to the tents, or Keith to his hammock. You hear the wind? It's been pretty windy all day. That was a good night. It's a good night. And that's it. I've had a wee bit to eat, and I just had 1 can, to be honest. 1 can of Jack Daniels and a miniature of whiskey that John gave me. So that's all. So that's it. That's this camp. You know, nearly over. Just got up in the morning. It's only a short hike down, and that's that one. So I'll get the video. Obviously you're seeing this. It's funny saying this, but I've got 5 videos to get done, I think. One's a wee trip to Julie's. I was out with Julie in St Clair. I'll add that onto another meet-up, so that'll just be in one video. But I might get a camp done next week. Might sneak a overnighter in the Kilpatrick house and see if Billy wants to come along. And then after that, hopefully hopefully a trip with Stevie, and maybe I might be hiking through Glen Nevis again. Done that twice. Might do it this time. I done it with Sinclair, the first time. I done it with Sinclair and Pete the second time. And Stuart wants to do it, so definitely Stuart. I think Colin, maybe Kevin, roving about Scotland. I'll see if Derek wants to do it. Derek and Kenny. And I think that's what Billy could do. I don't think that's no Billy's. It's a level hike, so I don't think that's Billy's thing. I might go up to Career again with Billy, and we'll go get a couple of summit camps done, or certainly Ben the Lap summit camp. Maybe wait till it's snowy, a full winter camp, summit camp. But anyway, I'm ready for I'll do a wee bit of tidying up, and then I'll just get into the quilt. Still got my down quilt. I think I might get my sleeping bag, my winter sleeping bag at the next trip. That's all I've got to say. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Morning folks, it's 8 o'clock. Been awake since 5:30. Then I sort of late. It was too early, so I just had another rest for about an hour. I've already had a cup of tea, made a cup of tea and sort of half packed, and I've been out and it's a bit still wild. I think it's windier this morning and there's a slight drizzle on and off. So that's that. All the tents were good, and Keith, I think his hammock was okay. He's having problems setting it up at first because it was too exposed where he originally went. I think I've said that already. But anyway, that's it. It's another camp done. And right, I'll get back to you later because I'm just repeating I'm beginning to repeat what I said last night. It's windy. Right, I'm nearly I'm ready to get packed, if you know what I mean. Everything's in its stuff sacks really. Just to pack the rucksack and the tent and waiting for other people. John's up, gave him some water. I had a cup of tea and I've got a couple of bottles of juice I can drink, so I'm going to go around every day and see if they need water for a tea or a coffee. See how they might not hear me talk with the wind noise, but that is what it is. I've got a wee muffler in this wee camera, but it can only help so much. This is a strong wind. Right, let's go around and check and everything. Alright John, you getting nearly, see you're getting sorted as well, eh?
That's me, just my bag to pack.
Yeah.
Just my tent.
My tent, right, I'm near enough the same. See how everybody else is. Right, I seen Stuart up about 20 minutes ago. You alright, Colin?
Aye.
You getting sorted, mate? Aye. Right, okay.
Grab the bell, stop.
Alright.
Morning.
I think everybody's doing the same, right? Okay,
I'm just thought about it now.
John's the same and I'm about the same. So I'll check in Stuart and Keith. Right. Everybody's got the same idea. It's always better to make sure. Alright Stuart, you get enough water? Do you want water? Do you want some water? Yeah. Here, help get yourself a cup of tea, mate. No, I've put my stuff away. I had a cup of tea. I'm sort of half packed, Johnny's nearly packed, so is Colin. I'm just checking everybody, mate. Right, I'll come back for my water, right, I'll see how Keith's getting on, right? Make yourself a... Okay, no problems. I always bring two. Right, right, I'll be back in a minute. Right. Right, I'll check on Keith as the rain starts. I don't use a lot of water. I like my tea, but if I've got juice and I've got a wee bit of beer, you know, I can, you know, 2 or 3 cups of tea. So I probably need a litre of water, but I always carry 2. We'll see how Keith is. I think he might still be asleep. Yeah. You alright, Keith? Keith's still sleeping. I think when you go out with the same people, you get an idea of their body clocks, you know, and we seem to be, most people I go out with seem to be early, get up early, you know, seem to be like 6, 7 o'clock is the time that at least we're up and awake, maybe even earlier. Some people are a wee bit later, they like a wee bit longer lie in. Won't mention any names. Right, I'll go back. Right, I'll go back and get my water bottles off Stuart. He's going to have a cup of tea or coffee. Right, let's put the camera away, the rain's getting a wee bit heavier. Right folks, that's the rubbish away in that green bag, all the bottles, including the bottles that were already there when we came up. Fire was, well, it's a wee bit better. I think this, you just need to accept this, that bit. And what I mean by that is everybody comes up, uses that's damage is already done, and oh, there's a bit there, isn't it? Fuck. Sorry for swearing, but you know, one fire pit is more than enough. You don't want bloody area. I know I'm going about it, but it is a pet hate of mine. There's a fire pit already there, so just use that. Don't, oh, I want my own fire. Well, I don't know what that means actually when people say that. You know, I want my own fire. You know, they want their own thing. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we're all packed. Everybody's ready. Stuart, Colin, John, Keith's getting there. He's nearly ready. Right, okay, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you for the next one.